Happy New Year to us. It is always expected, and I say expected, that's really real. Because when you read the Gospels of Matthew, Mark, and Luke, I think even the Gospel of John, after the feeding of the multitude, there is this miracle that happened. In fact, today's Gospel reading is very clear about its connection. Because at the end of the episode in today's Gospel reading, the reference to the miracle of the loaves is mentioned. Now, what is the connection between multiplying the loaves and the walking of Jesus on the water? These are two dimensions of the so-called, or spheres of the context of the miracle. While Jesus can multiply food, multiply the grain, multiply the fish, which was needed for the hungry crowd or the multitude, Jesus' power is not limited to that only. He is also Lord over the forces of nature. In fact, there is one very significant Old Testament perspective of Jesus walking on the water. And this brings us back to the very moment when God created the heavens and the earth. Because the waters are considered to be the abode of the evil spirits, of the evil one. And walking over the surface of the water is a statement telling us that Jesus is over and above the powers of the evil one. And so this is a very silent perspective or dimension of the narrative. But by walking on the water, the authors or the gospel evangelists are trying to tell us that Jesus can do even more than just multiplying loaves. Jesus can do even more than encouraging people to go out of themselves and share whatever they have, though little this may be. Because whatever brings into the whole picture of our needs and of the desire of all people is not only limited to the food, to the physical food, but also to the spiritual nourishment. And to be able to understand that Jesus is over the forces of the evil one is part of the spiritual nourishment to give us courage, to give us confidence, to boost our confidence, and to really intensify our faith in Him. That He is always there, right in whatever dimension there is. And so this walking of Jesus on the water is a very important remark that is added to the multiplication of the loaves, because Jesus is practically Lord of everything. He is the Lord of all. And this is in this context that in the Eucharistic celebration, we can take somehow a dimension of being constantly aware, being constantly present, in not only in the miracles that He is doing in our lives, but also as a defense against the forces and the power of the evil one. So with the Eucharist is a power that we can use against the influence of the evil one. And what is the influence of the evil one in relation to the Eucharist? Hunger, no? Want, need, dire need. Because even in the context of material needs or material hunger, there is one particular hunger that we need to actually address, and that is the spiritual nourishment. Despite the need of physical food, our souls need to be fed as well. And this begins by conquering evil in the world, who always makes time and makes ways to actually influence a hunger from the spiritual perspective. And so with this context of the two miracles, one after the other, we are continuously encouraged, exhorted that we constantly pray for Him, who not only feeds us, but who also walks on the surface of the water. In other words, who is our only protector from the evil one and its influence in our lives. Amen.